everybody? I'm Jelani.
And I'm Brooks.
And together we are Go Figure Reviews. And for today, we have a very special DC multiverse collect to build Plastic Man set. And comes with 4 figures. This comes from the JLA Grant Morrison wave.
Yeah, that
was a good run. Yeah, it was. And we've got Superman, Batman, Aquaman, and Green Lantern, John Stewart. And they build Plastic Man. And technically, you really don't need Aquaman because he's got the regular arms. I prefer the stretchy arms. But we're going to crack each one of these open and see what's going on. At the same time, we are also probably going to give the winner of the giveaway soon. So keep commenting on the She-Hulk video. Let us know what we need to improve as well. And like I said, we're going to crack these open and see what's going on.
And here we have Superman. And he is, of course, from the late 90s, early 2000s, Electric Blue Superman.
I did not read these.
Yeah, I didn't either. I remember it because I remember like the death of Superman was like a big deal and everything. But it's kind of, a divisive era of Superman, I think. Like a lot of people didn't like it at the time, like people don't like different things. But I think Grant Morrison took the concept and like really ran with it and made it like cool and interesting. Like that's a thing that I think he was always good at as a writer, is taking like the more ridiculous concepts in comics and, actually making good stories out of them. And as far as the figure goes, he's pretty nice. Like, McFarlane's been doing a pretty good job with these figures, I think. He comes with a pretty decent set of extras, including a little kind of trading card. It shows, like, him as Superman, but this is, like, mullet Superman.
Yeah, that's right after he returned from the dead. Yeah. And, like, they gave him the electric blue and the electric red plot powers, like, a little bit after this to make him exciting or something.
Because Superman has been like, he's old news.
Yeah. Let's make him have cool powers. People were so mad when this came out.
I don't think it was a bad idea, but, it's like one of those things, like in comics, they're always going to revert back to the old stuff. But, I'm surprised they didn't put Electric Blue picture on here.
That is strange.
You got all the info here, of course. Real name, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. You've seen, Superman. But he also comes with some blast effect type stuff. Like here, these little lightning bolt kind of jagged electric things. I guess looks like they clip to his arm.
Yeah. Maybe. So it shows he's like got electric powers.
Yeah. It's like he's shooting.
He's lightning. Ready to go to war.
Yeah. There's 4 of them. 4 of them. That's pretty good number.
Yeah.
And of course, the Plastic Man piece is the torso. So it's like just this whole upper and lower body. You got peg holes for the legs and slots for the arm and head.
Superman was the hardest one to find,
really?
Apparently. I don't know why of this wave. People really wanted this one. I guess, I don't even know if there's a Chase Red
out there. That would be cool. I would want to have red and blue if I was going to. But he also comes, of course, with a nice little stand. Nice.
Because McFarlane wants to give you a stand.
Just with a peg. Not very basic, but still cool that it's there. And the figure itself looks pretty nice. I love that blue. Oof. That bright electric blue. It just pops. He's got a pretty good face here. Serious. Nice head movement as well.
Yeah, it goes up pretty far.
Yeah, except for flying, of course. Oh. And he's got really good arms. Like, that's a nice shoulder joint.
For really good articulation.
Yeah, he's getting better. Like he wasn't as good, but he's getting real better with the articulation. Double jointed elbows, which is nice. We love it. Well, they're not pinless though, so we got a little bit.
Nah, you're not gonna get pinless with McFarlane. They're gonna be pegs all the way. Yeah.
But he's got decent midsection action as well. He's got. Of course, you want to get him in the flying poses, so you want...
Yeah, I wish he had some, outward hands, open palm hands.
Yeah, he doesn't come with extra hands. That's odd.
Yeah.
Like, you'd want him to have, like, a little bit extra, but leg-wise, he can Jean-Claude, surprisingly.
Yeah. He's tearing it up.
Well, he is the Man of Steel, after all.
True.
He can do anything. Double jointed knees, of course, because we'll accept no less. No boot cut, but he has he's got a nice ankle there. It looks a little different than
yeah, it's like a ball ankle.
Oh yeah,
they do.
Yeah, that's
nice. What McFarlane does. It gets the pivot done really
toe.
well.
Like he's got the toe
and
too.
It's got toe articulation.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm actually surprised. I like this guy. He is pretty good.
All right, and here we have Batman, and he is awesome.
Dark Knight is looking pretty dark.
Yeah, he's the darkest, and basically it's a repaint of a previous figure. It's the Three Jokers Batman from McFarlane, but in black. Which I love this book. This is my favorite Batman book to date.
Yeah, I do like all black Batman.
Yeah, all black Batman is cool, and like. He was like this in the comic, and he had a great dynamic with Plastic Man. He was trying to make him a better hero, and all these other things. So it was ridiculous.
Serious guy and the guy who has like no seriousness,
none whatsoever. And of course, looking at the card, it's a pretty decent card.
Yeah,
it's
picture of him.
Yeah, I forgot the artist that worked on JLA at this time, but they did a good job with recreating that. And of course, looking back. We're going to pause it if you want to read it. But a nice card. It's all right.
Yeah.
And, of course, he comes with the stand. I'm not going to really do too much with the stand. It's just, stand. Thank you. And, of course, Plastic Man himself, which we got the head, which we'll look at this later, but looking at the head anyway, looks pretty good. I like his face, his cheesy grin.
Goofy ass grin.
Yeah, and I love that there's like a mirror or a window in the background of his eyes.
Never see his eyes because he's always wearing those fucking sunglasses.
Yep. And then of course you got a stretchy head where he's like,
it's like he's trying to be serious.
Yeah,
he's like
I'm coming at you. He does look like Bruce Campbell in that. It looks pretty good. I like all of it. Peg at the bottom. It's pretty cool as far as a twisty, windy neck, and you can see his throat. That's pretty cool. And then of course he's got the stretchy arms, which one of them wraps. He wraps it around like a lasso, which is pretty cool. I like the fingers. I wish you could move it, but it's cool that you got that. And then you got just a stretchy finger kind of arm, which looks pretty good. I like that too, but like I said, they should be like, I don't know, I think you can pull them apart. No, you can't really. A little bit, but not to my liking. It's okay. It's all right. And of course, Batman comes with a grappling hook, like he did with the Three Jokers figure. It's the same thing. Basically, he's pew pew. I'm shooting and get away. Batman's pretty cool himself. But looking at him, it's the same mold as the Three Jokers Batman. I like his head. It's grizzled. It's angry. It's Batman.
It's my regular face.
Yeah, it is. It's his happy face. I am smiling. And they painted on the bat symbol, or no, it's kind of a sculpt.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the torso is a little different from the other figure, but because it's a smaller, this is a larger insignia than the other one. It's pretty good. He's got waist articulation. It goes down there. McFarlane has the way of making that articulation work. And this on a ball joint on the inside of this. Arms go out about that far. They go up forward. They go back pretty good. Go out. He's got forearm swivel there. Double jointed elbows. Pretty good. And swivel at the wrist. Can he call Jean-Claude Van Damme? Close.
Yeah.
No cigar, but Superman does it better, surprisingly.
Yeah. You'd think it'd be the other way.
Yeah, but it's okay. Double jointed.
It's not okay.
It's never okay.
Clark can't do anything better than me.
And then, he's got like the bat, I guess shin guards that 89 Batman has. So that's a little different. I guess he's supposed to be more like the '89 Batman, which
Yeah,
I agree. He
it
should.
looks most like the Michael
Yeah,
Keaton Batman.
yeah. Goes down. Got toe articulation. It's not too. It's. I thought it'd be hindered by this piece right here, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Peg holes at the bottom of the feet. He's like I said. This is like my favorite Batman buck, like in general, just because he's so sturdy, and he's a stocky top, and he's got thick legs, and he's got big feet, and that helps you stand. That's the best way to get him to stand. So yeah, I enjoy the figure. It looks pretty good.
I think the only thing that can make him better is if he had like a wired cloth cape.
Yeah, that would actually put him over the top.
And here's the King of Atlantis Aquaman.
The Aquaman.
And this is from like a late 90s era of Aquaman where he had his hand chewed off by piranhas. And he had long hair and a beard, and he was awesome. Like, it was a good run. Like, I would actually recommend this run. It was one of the better Aquamans. I mean, I'm not like an expert on Aquaman, but being friends with Robbie, he pushed some Aquaman on me, and
Yeah.
and this was I like this version of Aquaman too. I think this is the version that probably inspired the Jason Momoa version of Aquaman the most. Like, yeah, remember Aquaman? He had long hair and a beard. He was badass. But yeah, he looks pretty nice. Extras wise, not a whole lot. Card, of course, with that sexy Aquaman giving you the bedroom eyes.
Love that Aquaman.
Love that Aquaman. And it tells you all the stuff that you need to know about Aquaman, or Arthur Curry, as he's sometimes known. And of course, disc with a peg, which is nice. It's good to have a little stand. But that's pretty much it for his extras, aside from the two Plastic Man arms, which are like just regular arms. Just Reggie Plastic Man arms.
Regular
I mean, it's nice
arms.
to have them. Like, I mean, it's nice to have them if you wanted them just to be like...
I would want stretchy legs or another form.
Yeah, I mean, but it is nice to have
There's something
like,
to have. Yeah.
And the figure itself is pretty nice as well. Like, I like that face.
Yeah.
He's got that beard. Fucking badass. Yeah. Unfortunately, his hair does kind of hinder his head movement because, like much like you want to have Superman flying, you want to have Aquaman in like swimming positions. So you'd like for him to be able to look up a little bit more. But, it's not that bad. He does have decent movement, at least side to side. And his arms are pretty good as well. They have the same thing as Superman had with the shoulder, which is cool. It gives him a little more options and posability. Double jointed elbows, of course, and your typical wrist swivel there. He's got good midsection too, pretty much the same as Superman in most respects.
Yeah.
It seems like, he's pretty much...
McFarlane is known for that chest articulation as well. That ball peg at the bottom really helps with the swivel.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
It does give you a little to work with. You can Jean-Claude as well, just like Superman. Which I don't know why I would have to do that in the water, but maybe. Who knows? So, and legs are pretty nice. He doesn't have the thigh, but double jointed knees, of course, except no substitutes. I like his pants too. I like that kind of metallic green he's got going.
That's super. I don't know. Those are tights with like scales.
Yeah, I guess maybe they're supposed to be like some kind of legendary sea creature's hide or something.
Yeah.
But ankles pretty much the same as Superman as well. He has that cool little thing there, and toe joint articulation as well, which is always very nice. So yeah, I think he's pretty swell. All right,
and last but not least, we have the Green Lantern mosaic himself, John Stewart. He was a part of the JLA there for a little bit during this Grant Morrison run too.
I remember John Stewart was basically the Lantern after Hal Jordan went on Parallax and kind of disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
Before he redeemed himself.
Yeah, he did that for a little bit.
I remember him from Justice League, the cartoon back in the day, because he was the Green Lantern.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, this is more so of him like in the early '80s, like the street level,
Yeah, you got the white
like
gloves.
thing. Yeah, he's awesome. Uh, but yeah, he looks fine. His card's pretty good. Like that too. He's holding hell.
Like it looks like I can't tell if he's like helping him up or if he's just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, probably a little bit of both. But yeah, looking at his card, you can pause that if you want to. And so far so good. Comes with the peg with stand, of course. And these Plastic Man legs, which he got some big old legs. He got big old legs. Yeah, man.
Man's been working out.
Dog. I mean, he been hitting it to be plastic.
He's in the treadmill.
He thick. That's thick. And then Jon Stewart comes with some extras too, but I'm not really a fan of them.
Yeah, it's like
this is like the piece that goes over his hand when he's charging up his ring. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then you get this piece right here, and I don't know what the crap this does. Like, you can wrap it around his wrist, I guess.
I thought it was supposed to be like a hand.
But it's not.
It doesn't really.
It doesn't do anything. And plus, you think this little piece would, like, go in the ring hole. But it does not. It doesn't do any of those things.
I guess it's just, like, supposed to be power emanated off of him or something.
Yeah.
Like a green flame.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of whatever that is. I mean, I've seen blasters. I've seen a lot of different things that have happened. And, you know, it's just not the best accessory-wise for him. But looking at his face, he looks good. I like the fro.
Yeah.
And you can look up very, very well. Down.
Looking rings of Aquaman.
Yeah. And we got butterfly joints right here. We've got the good swivel like that. He's wearing the diaper. All of them are wearing a diaper, so it's better to do the Jean-Claude, which he's a little out there, but the trunks kind of stop it.
Yeah,
but yeah, double jointed elbows. Got the wrist swivel.
He's another one you would want to put in flying poses.
Yeah. That's not bad. Now, it would have been nice if he had a flight stand. I think all the flying characters need a flight stand.
Should come with some kind of flight stand.
Yeah. But double jointed knees, like the others. He's got I love that ankle. And it goes down, up. He's got good ankle pivot because of that ball joint that's there. And of course the toe articulation. And peg holes at the bottom of the feet. He's not bad. It's just, he needed to come with more, I think. I mean, a construct that looks like something that he would do instead of just being angry, bright, glowing. I don't know. Just not a fan of it. And he needs, well, he's got tiny feet. I do have to say that too, which is hard for him to stand. Big old feet help.
Yeah.
And you need, like, you know, yeah, he's still having trouble standing because his feet are so tiny.
Comes with that peg disc thing.
Yeah, well, that's why you use it. But he's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say too much more about him because I'm just gonna hold him up. He's all right.
And here's Plastic Man, fully assembled with just his regular arms and head, and he looks pretty good. He's pretty much the same as most of the figures in this set. I think he leans more towards the Batman, Jon Stewart kind of. But he's not too bad. Like I like him. Like
Yeah, but his legs are just massive.
Yeah.
Like they're huge for his torso. I don't know. It's fine. And I not that I'm like trying to say anything about Plastic Man, but good grief, he been working out.
Yeah, like I only remember him from like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon from back in the day.
Yeah,
I didn't read much Plastic Man comics, but he didn't look too bad.
Yeah. All right, and here we have Plastic Man with his stretchy components, and he still looks good. I like him. I like him a lot.
I think it's just what I would use him as most.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely gonna be in this form all the time. I mean, the regular arms are fine, but I think they were too small for his body. I don't know what it was. They're just tiny compared to his massive thighs and legs. Good grief. I'm not going to stop that, man, because his arms are stretchy, but they're like, they peter out and get tinier as they go, but he's still got tree trunk legs. That's wild. And I love the neck. He does have that Bruce Campbell look. We got a friend named Rob. Hey Rob, that's you, man. That's you. And it's just wild that this figure is like this. I'm turning it on the base, and I like the angles of it. He's done very well. I like everything about it. He's got not bad back, but like I said, he got them massive legs and that big old booty.
Why are you trying to shame this man?
I ain't shaming him. You do what you gotta do, son. It's just weird. It's just weird. He going to the gym. He does not skip leg day at all.
Oh, all in all, it's not a bad set. I mean, I like the this era of JLA, and like I think the figures, like mold wise, they all look really nice, and they're actually a lot more posable than I figured they were going to be as well.
McFarlane's known for the posability.
Yeah.
He's getting better. He actually listens to like criticisms and things like that, and actually improves on things. It's not the best, he's still got some pricing issues. He's still got stuff going on with his prices. But they at one point they were reasonably priced, but terribly articulated, and then he got better. The paradigm shifted. So, but either way, I like him too.
Yeah, the problem with them, I think, is the same problem I have with most Hasbro figures these days, is they don't come with enough extras. And they don't. Not every figure has to come with like a bunch of extras. Like Superman, you don't need a whole lot of extra with him. But like some alternate hands would have been nice. Maybe an open hand, a grasping hand, something. But he does get the electrical effects, which are nice. But I mean,
that's the most you get from most of these figures, though.
Yeah.
Aquaman didn't come with anything.
Yeah, and neither Batman just comes with the grappling hook.
Yeah, they don't give you much other than the pieces.
Yeah, no alternate hands on any of them, which is like just so strange for me. Like I figured at least one pair of alternate hands for each figure. But other than that, they're pretty good. And if I had to rate them individually, I'd say I'd give Superman a 4. Actually, I'd probably give them 4s all around, pretty much.
Fours?
Yeah, I'd pretty much give them 4s all around. Like, they are nice, but they're lacking in just that little bit of extra, flair to them to make them perfect. But what do you think, man? How many figure points would you give these guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little different. Yeah, I'm gonna rate them individually. I mean, normally I give them all 4s, but yeah, Superman, I'll give 4. He's fine. Batman, I'll give 4.5, so I get 4 and a knuckle. Aquaman, he gets a 3.
Really?
He's not. Well, Aquaman, I'm not a favorite of Aquaman. At the same time, they didn't give him a trident. I mean, that's like a basic thing to give him. You don't give him that. You don't give him extra hands. You're not giving me anything. You gave me electric powers with Superman and didn't give that with Aquaman. Jon Stewart is also a 3 because he can't stand. He got tiny feet. So he can't stand himself well, and his special effects are useless to me. Like, I don't know what
he has the most
is.
disappointing extras.
Yeah, and I'll give a 4 to Plastic Man. Plastic Man's good. That's fine. It's just them big old tree trunk legs, and we failed to mention this, but we had to put 2 stands on him because he can't stand on his own with those big old feet. He got big old feet, but they turn into heels. Yeah. Which, heels are the bane of any action figure.
Yeah, big feet don't necessarily mean best stability.
Right. But luckily McFarlane gives us a peg. So it works.
That is one thing I've got to hand it to.
So you give them 2 of those, hey, you're good to go, man. So it's 4-ish for me. So yeah. Tell us, guys, what you think in the comments. Anything else you want to say, Brooks?
Just do the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. And, of course, the most important thing is to get out there and
go figure!